Hi guys, thanks for clicking on the video today. My name is Maria and I'm back with another video. Y'all, today I just wanted to play in some makeup and go through these samples. They are piling up and I don't want them to pile up. So I really need to just use them up, and that's what I was going to do before I wind down for the evening. I was just going to go through these samples and thought, hey, let's just do a video. And I think I've done a video like this way back using some of my samples that I got from Sephora. I'm dropping them all. Oh my God, they're dropping. Using some of the samples that I picked up from Sephora. So I wanted to try to do a full face using some of these samples. So let's get into it and see what we got. All right, so I think I'm gonna start out. I already have my skincare on. So the first thing I have is this Dior. It's their new foundation. It's the Glow Veil foundation. It says it's new, and I think it's new on the Sephora website. This is the inside of it, and this comes with a primer. And I've been looking at this for a while, and I was like, I want to try it out, and I'm glad they incorporated a primer with this sample. So this is the Iconic Hydrating Glow Foundation, 24-hour wear, 86% floral skincare base. So they gave us 9 shades here, and I typically wear 6N with Dior, and I think, I'm looking here, they gave me a 6W and a 5W. So 6W, 5W. I'm going to try both of them. So what I'm going to do, I may just try to do one side with 6W and one side with 5W, just because I don't think this is going to be enough to cover my face. I don't know why when it comes to samples, they give you such a tiny, as far as foundation samples, they give you such a tiny bit that it's not going to cover your entire face. Now, also with primer, I have the Guerlain Paris Pure Gold 24K primer. And I really want to try this. I also have the Cali Ray So Blown. I think I already used this in a video. I just got another one. So this is what I want to do, y'all. I'm going to use one side with the Guerlain and then one side with the primer for the Dior foundation. We're just playing in makeup. I just want to see how all this stuff works. So I'm going to go in with the Glow Veil primer on this side. And then we'll go in with the Guerlain 24K Gold on this side. So let's see. This is not easy to open. Because anyway, I really feel like this is just a tiny bit, and I don't think this will cover my entire face. So I'm just gonna wipe that like that. I don't even know how to get this out of here. Okay, this is very watery like. And this is a radiant primer. Actually, this would have, oh, okay. Yeah, this would have gone all over my face. So this is a radiant primer. So if you want glowy luminosity, you can see. Ooh, you can see how this is really, I'm going to use this whole thing because I'm well as much as out of here as I can get. So that's how much I have left. So I pretty much used all of it. Y'all, this is really, all right, y'all, I'm looking through the viewfinder and man, you can tell the difference with that. Oh my goodness. This would have gone all over my face. All right, so I had to get something to wipe my hands off with. So we're going to go on this side with the Guerlain Paris Pure Gold 24K. So it says this is a Radiant Booster Perfection Primer with 24-hour hydration. All right, so let's just take this out and see how much product we got in here. It's hard to get in here. I got a little bit of space. So y'all know I do, okay, this is very watery. Doesn't really have a smell, but I have that Guerlain Abiel face oil, and that's what the consistency of this reminds me of. Y'all, it's hard to get out of here because the packaging, it won't open past this little bit. It's really hard to open. And it's like an oil, but it's kind of watery. But it reminds me of their face oil. Okay, this feels really good. This side is really smooth. I mean, it's really smooth, and as you can see, it is very luminous. All right, so I have the foundation here. This is the Dior Glow Foundation. I am sampling the shade 6W. Y'all, I think this is going to be enough to go all over my face, so I don't think I need to use 5W right now. So this is how much that is in the sample, but we're gonna make it work. Yeah, this is actually, y'all, this is more than enough. Oh my goodness, this is a lot. I guess I spoke too soon because in the past I have gotten foundation samples and it's only just a little bit, just enough for you to maybe put on the back of your hand. But this is more than enough. I'm really, come on Dior. I'm really impressed by this, y'all. So we use pretty much all of it, as you can see. All right, so I'm going to take my Real Techniques. This is the 200 brush, and we're going to start blending this out. So y'all, I have the Dior Backstage Foundation, which I love. And I've always wanted to try some other Dior foundations. But right now, I was just in love with the Backstage. And mainly because it's a good foundation, but I like the price point. I think their other foundations are, because I paid $40 for the Dior Backstage. I think the other foundations are around the $50 price point. Well, maybe even higher than that. And but I said that's on those Dior foundations are on my to-do list. And or my foundation wish list. So the other Dior foundations are on my foundation wish list. Because y'all, when it comes to makeup, I really like the complexion products. I really enjoy trying new foundations, new concealers, new powders, bronzers. Slowly getting into eyeshadows, but all right, so this is the shade 6W. I think this looks really good. And this is the shade I wanted with the Backstage, but they didn't have 6W. They only had 6N. And I was afraid to use 5W. But baby, this 6W is me. This looks good. It's a shame. When I get through with this face, I ain't doing nothing but washing it off and going to bed. This is 8 Neutral. And I'm thinking about using just a couple of dots of this to contour with. What y'all think? I think we can use just a little bit and just see. I'm not gonna even peel it back all the way. I'm just gonna peel it back just a little bit and take what's on the top and just dot, 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 dot. Go back in with the foundation brush and just work this out. That looks good. I put a little bit too much over on this side, but we will definitely fix that. Elf contour brush and blend out the contour. All right, so now let's move on to concealer. All right, y'all, so we're gonna move on to concealer. I have two concealer samples here. I have Makeup Forever Ultra HD. Makeup Forever Ultra HD. And we have 4 samples here. And then I have the Huda Beauty Faux Filter Concealer. And we have 3 shades here. I'm really interested in this Makeup Forever. This is not a new product. This has been around for a while. I'm going to go in with this shade 52, the darkest shade here. And I'm going to conceal with that. And I may go in with 42 or 41 to highlight. So let's just see. But this is a concealer. This is a medium coverage concealer. Y'all know I typically like a full coverage concealer because I do have dark circles. But this says, get closer, your makeup is invisible. Ultra HD Concealer is the self-setting concealer that instantly and lastingly brightens the eye contour by capturing light. So it brightens the eye contour by capturing light. Enriched with the 4K complex, the ultra fine. Enriched with the 4K complex, the ultra fine formula looks undetectable both to the naked eye and on 4K camera. Okay, 12 hours self-setting and light capturing, flawless second skin finish, instant brightening and smoothing effect. Okay, so let's go in with shade 52 and see if this works. Y'all know I've been looking for a new concealer, but for whatever reason, if it says medium coverage, I just bypass it. But we're gonna see what this can do. Because right now, y'all can tell I'm loving this foundation. All right, so we are going to, and they give you a lot of product. This is a lot. That's a lot of product in there. So we're just gonna take our fingers and I'm just gonna start dabbing. And I am gonna go on my, yeah, this is very light. It feels liquidy and definitely not a full coverage concealer. I might just stick with this 42 because it's kind of brighter than my complexion. I don't know what's wrong with this side today. It don't want to act right. Okay, y'all, we're going to leave it right there. I still have a lot left, so they did give a lot of product. So I was going to blend this out with my finger, but I'm going to take my Real Techniques. This is the 400 brush. I'm going to take this and blend this out. Okay, y'all, so we're going to use the 400 Real Techniques brush to blend this out. I don't have high hopes because I just prefer a full coverage concealer for my dark circles. And ooh, that 52 is a lot brighter than I thought it was going to be. I can see the self-setting in this because I did let it sit just a little bit before I start blending. and it is becoming a little stiff. All right, y'all, so that is the concealer. I feel like I need to contour my nose just a little bit more, but we'll get into that. So that is the concealer. I feel like it did cover my dark circles pretty good to be a medium coverage concealer. To be a medium coverage concealer, it felt really good going on. It kind of feels like my Lancome in that it's a thin liquid like. Actually like this color. Shade 52, I actually like it. I can see the self-setting properties of it. It does kind of dry down pretty quickly, but I am going to set it with some powder because I don't trust it. I'm just going to go in with my Sephora translucent setting powder. Okay guys, so I went ahead and set my face. I set my face with my Sephora Micro Smooth, but my face still feels very moisturizing and hydrating. I don't feel dry at all. I mean, my face feels really light. It looks juicy. Like, I don't look dry usually when I do my makeup because I tend to over powder. And I haven't sprayed my face down with anything. I'm not going to spray down because, like I said, I'm just doing this, trying something different. We're trying my samples and I'm going to wash this off afterwards. So I'm not going to be spraying my face. But my face looks and feels very hydrating and moisturized. It just looks really, it looks really pretty. As far as the concealer, I don't know if you guys can see. I think it did do a good job on the circles from what I can see in my mirror and what I see in the camera. I would definitely be able to see what this looks like in editing, but so far it looks pretty good. All right, so the other sample I have, and this is a sample that Sephora gives you all the time. I typically order online, but for some reason I always get this sample, and this is the Benefit Krista blush. This is a blush, Catch Your Light Sweep the Strawberry Pink Blush on cheeks for vivid eye-catching color and a soft shimmer finish. I have used this sample before, and let me see what it does this time. So I'm taking my little brush here and just, so it's picking up pretty much a little bit. So let's see. Can you all see it? It is showing up. I always felt like it really didn't show up, but this really is showing up. I like it. Oh, I like that. That is really pretty. Y'all, I like a really pretty subtle blush. And this is pretty. Again, this is the Benefit Krista blush. Strawberry pink. And yeah. So guys, I don't have a lipstick to sample, so I'm just going to go ahead. I'm still going to do a red lip. We're going to just use our Boss Lady today because I think before I wash this off, I may run to the store. Because somebody needs to see me. All right. So we have the lip on. I really need to start bringing out my Ruby Woo. I keep forgetting about that one. All right, guys, so let's just go ahead and wrap this up. So this is our look using our samples. I really didn't have that many. All right, guys, so let's go ahead and just wrap this up. So I just wanted to try my samples today and create a full face. I really didn't have a sample of all of the makeup steps. I really just wanted to try that Dior foundation and the HD Forever Ultra concealer. I really wanted to try those products out and the primers. So let's just go through it and then I'll show you what I have left. So right off the bat, so this Dior Glow Foundation is everything. It is everything. Would I purchase this in the standard size? Yes, a million times. This may be my next foundation. This is so pretty. And I'm really, at first I thought I was kind of getting tired of the whole radiant thing because like I said, when I bought the MAC serum powered foundation and it was supposed to be radiant and it was not. I just felt like, you know, I'm over the radiance thing, but Dior has shown me what a radiant foundation looks like and what it can do. And this looks absolutely beautiful on my skin. Now, if I can't get 6W, I'm not buying it. I'm not buying a 5W or 6N if I can't get this warm tone, because I do like warm tones in my foundation. So it would have to be 6W, but I really, really love this. We used the Glow Veil primer that came in the sample kit. So this is the primer. Maybe the primer is why I love the foundation so much. So maybe I'll get the primer too. I'm not sure. We also used the Guerlain primer, the 24 gold primer. I mean, this was nice. This was nice, but using that primer, the Guerlain primer, compared to the Dior primer, that's probably something I should have used on its own, because when I compare it to the Dior primer, I prefer the Dior primer because I love the way it made my skin look luminous even before I put the foundation on. So that's all right. And then I also used the Dior Glow Foundation shade 8N to give me a little contour. So I think it did really nice. My nose contour looks a little bit off, but again, no big deal. But yeah, so again, this Dior foundation is everything. I probably can't say that enough. It is everything. Let me know down below, has anybody tried, because I haven't seen anybody talk about this foundation. So guys, let me know, have you tried the Dior Glow foundation in whatever shade? Let me know in the comments down below, because like I said, I haven't seen a whole bunch of people talking about it, but it looks so good. And then we use the HD Makeup Forever HD Ultra HD Concealer. This is as they're saying, this is a 12-hour self-setting, light capturing, flawless second skin finish concealer with instant brightening and smoothing effect. So those are some big claims, and especially to me, in my opinion, from a medium coverage foundation. But I have to say, this shade 52, I like it. I don't know how this is going to wear. Like I said, it says 12 hours, so I have more than enough product left. So I would definitely be trying this out on a day when I know I'm going to have my makeup on for a longer period of time and see how it wears, just on a regular day. But right now, I do like it. I set it with powder, and so far so good. I do see the self-setting aspect of it, because it does seem like it dries down and it is very smooth. It is a very smooth concealer. Again, this is an old one. I don't know. This maybe came out 2 years ago. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe I'll watch some reviews and see how it actually works for those who have been actually wearing it. But right now, I like it. I like that shade 52. So yeah, we're going to watch that one a little bit more. On our cheeks, we have the Benefit Blush. It actually showed up. It reminds me of the Dior Backstage, just that subtle pink. But this is a strawberry pink, and I actually like it. Now, am I going to go and buy it? I don't know, because I feel like my Dior does pretty much the same thing. But it looks good. I think it has more of a little bit of reddish tone in it that my Dior doesn't have. But I like this. I really do like it. What I have left, also I got a sample of the new Prada cologne. This is it the Prada Paradox? Prada Paradox. So it's not in here. So this is it right here. I have used all of this up. I have used it up. It was just a tiny, tiny sample. And I will say I do not like it. So I don't like floral fragrances. I don't like really feminine type of fragrances. I tend to go more for the heavy, earthy scents. I will even do a men's cologne. I don't know. I don't like anything floral. And that Prada perfume is smelled to me, and I don't want to offend anybody, because I know that a lot of people have really loved this cologne or this perfume or whatever. This is the eau de parfum. So this is the parfum. Yeah. So a lot of people really like this. I've seen some reviewers say it's their new favorite fragrance, but for me, it just smells like a church lady's scent, like maybe what your grandmother would wear on Sunday mornings when she's going to church. She only wears it once a week, and it's only to go to church. That's what I feel like this perfume smells like, and I don't like it. When I wore it, I smelled like roses all day, and I was like, I don't like that. So yeah, I don't like the new Prada perfume. So what I have left as far as my samples, as far as foundation, y'all, I've had this for so long, and y'all know this foundation has been out for a long time. It is the Good Apple foundation from KVD, and y'all know this went viral probably almost 2 years ago. I had samples, never tried it, but I am going to try it. I showed you guys the Huda Beauty Faux Filter Concealer. I know this is one that's been out for a while. And I also have the One Size Concealer Sampler. And I've actually used some of this. I've used this shade here. This is, I think this is like a medium caramel shade. I did try that out, and I actually do like this concealer. Now, this is a concealer that I said I was going to get once I ran out of my Lancome. I thought, oh, I really like the One Size Concealer, but I don't know. I kind of forgot about it. So, yeah, but that's it, guys. That's it as far as the samples tonight. I may come back on tomorrow night and do the Good Apple and the HD. It's just me playing in makeup, y'all. And that's what I like to do, is play in makeup. All right, guys. So let me know down below. Have you guys used that Dior foundation? The primer. Let me know if you use any of these. This Benefit blush, y'all, the more I look at it, this is a really nice blush. Look at that. Anyway, that's it, guys. I'm just planning makeup tonight. I'm getting ready to wash this off and get myself ready for bed. So, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you have not subscribed to the channel, go ahead and do so. I really appreciate it. Like the video or thumbs down the video, whichever one fits your mood. And I'll see you guys in the next video.